Andrew Tate and then Bilzerian. The Jews love you. We love you guys. We love Andrew Tate. Most of the people in Israel, most of the men in Israel, the Jews, love you, Andrew Tate. We love you, Dan Bilzerian. We love that you are for men rights. We are not against you. We are not against all the things you say. But what you said about the Palestinians and the October 7th, then Bilzerian, it's crazy. I don't know what Andrew Tate said about Israel and the metrics, and it's not Israel controlling the metrics. There are some Reform Jews. There are some progressive Jews. Not all Jews are progressive, Andrew Tate. Most of the Jews, especially in Israel, are right-wing Jews. We are all supporting Donald Trump. We are all want Donald Trump to be elected again. Okay? So we are in the same boat. So I'm asking you then, Bilzerian, you say about all the Jews, you say like Israel made October 7th. We did it to ourselves. You think we killed our own citizens for what? For what reason you think we killed all our citizens? It's crazy. It's crazy what you're saying. You know it's crazy. We are killing and we want to kill the Palestinians. You know we have fight with the Palestinians since 1948. You know that. You know what happened here. You know that this country was need to be splitted, and the Arabs start attacking the Jews. And then the 1948 war started, and then the 1967, all the Arab nations, Arabs want to conquer Israel, to kill all the Jews. You know that. That's the history. Read the history, Dan. Yes. So it's like you will say the 9/11, USA did the 9/11 to itself to conquer Afghanistan and Iraq. And you know it's bullshit. You know it's bullshit. So you want to make America great again, and America is a great nation when it works for the American values. But Israel is part of the American nation, is part of the American values. You understand? Because Israel wants peace. We want peace. But we can't make peace with terrorists that are extreme, radical Islamic terrorists that want to kill all the Jews. So I'm saying to Andrew Tate, I understand that for Andrew Tate, I like him more because Andrew Tate understands that the system is against him. The system are false accusation him in rapes, in women trafficking. The system want to eliminate Donald Trump. Donald Trump, yes, of course, and Andrew Tate. Like false accusations against Andrew Tate for rape, human trafficking, all this bullshit, making crime organization, such a bullshit. We all know it's bullshit. We all know like what happened to Pavel Durov in France, that he got arrested by Emmanuel Macron. It's crazy. We know it's bullshit. We know that there is a matrix, and it's hunting not only you. It's hunting on the tail. It's hunting right-wing Jews. It's hunting a lot of Jews are being hunted, right-wing Jews. And most of the Jews in Israel are right-wing. Most of the Jews in Israel support Donald Trump and the Republican Party. We love Ted Cruz. We love Mike Johnson. We love Nikki Haley. We love all these great Republican people that in the Republican Party. So, you know, Marco Rubio, they're great people. DeSantis, the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis is great. We love him. And we love all these great people because they're doing great for America and great for Israel. They're fighting the radical Islam that want to kill us. We have no problem with Saudi Arabia, you see. We want to make peace with Saudi Arabia. And Hamas attacked us on the 7th of October that we will not make a peace agreement with Saudi Arabia. But Saudi Arabia, from under here, they want peace. They don't want, they're against Iran. So I ask you now, Dan, what do you want? You want to be on the side of Iran? You want to be the side of Hamas? Of the Muslims, brothers? This is your side? Those people that rape, kill children, rape women? There is a movie that all the famous people saw it. You can get in the 7th of October movie. All the big celebrities saw this movie because they don't want to make it in Israel. You know why? Because if all the Jews in Israel will see this movie, what really happened there, you know what will happen? Riots all over Israel against Arabs will start. The government don't want that it will be like anarchy in the street. That's why they don't publish this video. So I'm telling you, Dan, and I'm telling you, Andrew Tate, we love you. You're for men, you're against this radical feminism movement. Believe me, Jews like me and a lot of Jews around the world are suffering from this feminism cancer. It's destroying, can I say feminism cancer in YouTube? It's like a disease. I feel it's like a disease, but maybe they will block this video because I said feminism cancer. I don't mean, no, sorry, YouTube, sorry, I didn't mean to say feminism cancer. I said that feminism can be, I meant, okay, you YouTube, listen to YouTube, okay? I meant, okay, when I will apply, if you will take this down video, okay? I will say I meant that it's bad, radical feminism, okay? Radical feminism is against men, okay? They hate men. All this feminist movement, they hate men, they hate us. We love them and they hate us. So why YouTube support feminism that hates men and want us to feel so bad with ourselves, to feel not to be with women, destroying the unity of the family, you know, the normal family of a father and mother, children. No, normal family, women that come home from work and cook, or women that just stay at home and cook for the man, and the man provide the woman. Like normal family, that's what you want. That's what you want, Dan. That's what most of the Jews want. Well, most of the Jews are more progressive. Most of the Jews are in the same ideas of other, and like Muslims are the same in this. Like Muslims, Jews, and Christians, like real Christians, are like the family unity, like the family, the normal family organization. That's what you want. Family unity, a father and a mother, all these trans and lesbians and we gays, we're against it. We're against all this gays parade. We don't want a big gay parade in Moscow. We just want a normal life like it was in the 70s and the 80s. We want the same like you. Simple family, normal family, a good-looking wife, not good-looking wife that cook, that care about the look, that doing sport, that dancing, that care about the look, and being feminine, that being looking good. Yeah, we are the same ideas, okay? So then, when you talk up against Israel, you're putting drills on the boat because Israel is with Trump. We are with Trump. When you talk about the Jews, a lot of Jews, yes, 80% in the United States are against Trump. But there are a lot of Jews there. They support Trump. We are supporting Trump. We love Trump. We love the Republican Party. We want America made bigger. We don't want all this crazy immigration to come to America. We don't want all this radical feminism movement to conquer America. We don't want it. We see this radical feminist movement, what it's doing, all this Me Too, how it's destroying men's life, how men are going to prison for false accusation of rape and sexual harassment. We are against it. We are totally against it. Most of the men. So we love you. We love what you fight for against this radical feminism movement that want to destroy men's life, that want to put men behind bars. We are against it. We don't want to be in jail. We want to live with a good-looking wife, sexy, good-looking wife that look like, yes, we want our wife to look like very, very good, look like at least 8 out of 10, to be sexy with a good body, big, very big breasts, nice butt, pretty face, nice body, shaped, very big breast. All men want it. All men want a woman with big breasts, sexy, nice butt. That's what we want. We want everyone to be happy. We want all men to have it. So when I hear like all this bullshit about what you said then about the October 7th, I don't blame Andrew Tate. I see how, yes, there are progressive Jews that are part of the Matrix, and they're trying to destroy Andrew Tate's life. I understand it, and I'm on your side, Andrew Tate. And then Bilzerian, but what you're saying, like about all the Jews that we are parasitic and want to destroy the country and all these things, You know it's wrong. You know it's wrong. You know the wars against Israel. You know this country of Israel and Jerusalem. It's written on the Bible. You know, Andrew Tate and then Bilzerian. The Bible is the most ancient book of their life. You know, the Quran came out in the year 600 of the century. The Bible was 2,500 years before. The Bible, and in the Bible written that Jerusalem and all the Jewish land is for the Jews. It's written. Muslims came 3,000 years later. So Muslims came later. And in the Bible it said, yes, that God chose the Jewish people to be in Israel and to live in Israel. And you're not Jewish. You don't have the obligation Jews have. We need to go to the synagogue. We need to keep Shabbat. You don't need to keep it. Okay. We don't hate you for it. We are Jews. We live our Jewish life. Not all the Jews are ultra-Orthodox. I'm not. I am a believer. I believe in God. I believe in the Bible. But I'm not ultra-Orthodox. Most of the Jews are not ultra-Orthodox, but most of the Jews are traditional and want the traditional family. And we are pro-traditional family. And we are not. And I am against all this work. I am, and most of the Jews are against all this woke culture. We are against all this woke, radical feminism, transgender, all these organizations. We are against it. Believe me, we don't like it. We are fighting it, and we are against it, and we don't want it. But, you know, the progressive are very, very strong. So then we are against progressive on this. But when you shoot the boat, you're drowning everyone, and it can be against Trump what you're doing. So please stop the attacking Jews. We love you. We have the same targets: traditional family, normal life, peaceful life. And yes, there are radical Muslims. Look, why the Democrats want the radical Muslims so much on the side? Why these radical Muslims are conquering the world? Look what they're doing in Europe. Like, you see a teenager Muslim go with a knife and killing British people. So you're with all these people, the Muslims people in the UK that killing British people, white British people. Then what are you doing? We like Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson is a great guy. We love him. So you're against Tommy Robinson now? Look what Tommy Robinson said about all these Muslims that are conquering the UK and the United States. Look, so you're in the right side then. Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. Look at Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson is a good example how you need to think. And yeah, he's a great guy. Andrew Tate is a great guy too. I don't know why he became Muslim. Okay, he wants more fans. Okay, I don't care. If you're Muslim, Andrew Tate, I like. He's not a real Muslim. He goes with blonde hair girls with big silicone boobs. I don't like big silicone boobs. I like fat ones. Like, it's feel natural. The silicone feel like a wheel of a car. But he goes with them and rotate with all those women, and he's okay with all these blonde white women, and he's like Muslim. He's not a real Muslim. We know it's a joke, and we love Andrew Tate, and we love you too. You know, you're a lot of women. Okay, you're fun. You're rich. Everyone wants to live your life. You know. Everyone's jealous of you, but why are you talking against the Jews? Like, don't talk nonsense. Like, Israel is like wants to kill his own citizens. Like, Israel is like, you know what happened? You need to read the history. What happened, say, for 70 years? No, you need to read the Bible. Read the Bible then. Read the Bible that God promised this land for the Jews. God chose us, and this land is ours. All Jerusalem and Tel Aviv and the north is ours. It's a tiny land. You know, Israel is smaller, like 30 times from the country of New York. You know that? You know that Israel is like 70 times or 60 times, 70, 80 times smaller than Texas. So why we can't have our own land? The Palestinians, you know, they're Arabs, they're Muslims. They can be in Saudi Arabia, they can be in Qatar, in Turkey, Iran, Egypt. There are just 5, 6 million. It's not the problem. It can be, but the Jews have nowhere to go. We don't have nowhere to go. We have been Europe. There was the Holocaust. I'm not saying why the Holocaust happened and why the progressive Jews were in the Holocaust. And yes, I'm not pro everything the progressive Jews did. I'm against it. Most of the Orthodox people are against it. The traditional and the Orthodox people are against it. But you need to understand that we have nowhere to go. The Muslims have. They have 1 million of Muslims around the world. They can go to Afghanistan, Pakistan, but they want to be here. You know why? Because these Arabs, the Palestinians, what they want to do, what they think every day, is killing Jews. We are not thinking killing them. They start all the terrorism. Read about Oslo agreements and how they violate Oslo agreements. Read about everything. Read about the history of Israel. Read about the Bible. Again, Bible. God said this country is for us. We have been here. We have been here for almost 1,000 years. We've been here in this land until we came back 2,000 years after. We've been here. And we are deported from here by the Romans. The Greek, and then the Romans, the Nebuchadnezzar, the Babylonians, and after that the Romans in the first temple and the second temple. Read about the history of Israel, and then you will understand more. But anyway, we all support Donald Trump. We all want the Republican Party to win. We all want America make America great again. And if America will be great again and fight the radical Islamic terrorism and fight all these feminist radical movements and fight all those, BLM, crazy BLM and crazy transgender for blah, 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 and all this, and not support all those gay parades and not fighting the radical Islams and fighting for freedom of speech like Elon Musk do, everything will be fine. And I believe in free speech. And even if Dan say bad things against the Jews, okay, you have the free speech to say it. Say what you want. I can tell you and bring you the history and tell you, yes, you're not correct, dude. So listen to the history. But he can say whatever he say. I'm against what happened here, that the left were censoring people. Freedom of speech is for everyone. And what Elon Musk is doing is a great job. We love Elon Musk. He's giving freedom of speech to everyone. And that's how the world should be. Love you all. Love you, Tate. Love you, Andrew Tate, a lot. Love you, Dan. And we are all for Trump and the Republicans.